How does AWD actually know which wheels need power? Because when people say, this car has all-wheel drive, it sounds simple. Power goes to all four wheels, problem solved. But the real story is more interesting than that. AWD is not magic. It is a system watching grip, wheel speed, throttle, and movement, then trying to send power where it can help most. So, what is AWD actually trying to do? The simple answer is, AWD helps the car use the grip that is already available. It does not create grip out of nowhere. It tries to manage power between the front and rear wheels so the car feels more confident when traction changes. Where does the power start before AWD can send it anywhere? In a petrol or diesel car, power starts at the engine, moves through the gearbox, then travels through the drivetrain toward the wheels. In an electric AWD car, power may come from electric motors instead. Either way, AWD is about how that power gets shared between more than one axle. Do all AWD systems send power the same way? No. Some AWD systems are more permanent, with power available to both axles all the time. Others are mostly front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive until the car detects slip or predicts that extra traction may be needed. That is why two cars can both say AWD, but feel very different on the road. Why do some AWD cars feel front-biased while others feel rear-biased? Because the system usually has a natural starting point. Some AWD cars behave mostly like front-wheel drive cars until the rear wheels are needed. Others feel more rear-driven and only send power forward when conditions ask for it. Same AWD label, different personality. How does the car know a wheel is slipping? It uses information from sensors and control systems. Wheel speed sensors help the car notice if one wheel is spinning faster or behaving differently. The car can also look at throttle input, steering angle, stability control data, and how the vehicle is moving. AWD is not guessing, it is reacting to information. What actually connects the second axle when AWD needs help? In many systems, the key part is a clutch pack or coupling. Think of it like a controlled handshake between the front and rear of the car. When extra grip is needed, the system can close that connection more firmly and send more torque to the other axle. What does torque split actually mean? It simply means how much pulling force goes to the front axle and how much goes to the rear axle. Sometimes it might be mostly front, sometimes mostly rear, sometimes closer to balanced. The important part is this: torque split is not always fixed, and the numbers only matter when the tires can actually use the power.
Is AWD the same as traction control?
No. AWD is about distributing power between axles or wheels. Traction control is about limiting wheel slip, often by cutting engine power or braking a spinning wheel. They can work together, but they are not the same thing. AWD helps decide where power can go. Traction control helps stop wasted spinning. Why do some AWD systems feel cleverer than others? Some advanced systems can do more than send power front to rear. They can vary torque side to side, especially across the rear axle. That is called torque vectoring. In simple terms, the system can help the car rotate, corner, or stay stable by sending more force to the wheel that helps the car do what the driver is asking. Why can AWD still get stuck? Because AWD does not create grip. It only helps use the grip already available. If the tires are wrong, the ground is too deep, the car has poor clearance, or the driver keeps applying power badly, the AWD system can run out of answers. Four-driven wheels still need something to bite into. Why do two AWD cars feel completely different? Because the badge does not tell the whole story. The hardware matters, the software matters, tires matter, vehicle weight matters, ground clearance matters. Even the way the system is tuned can change how quickly it reacts. That is why has AWD is not the same as has good AWD for what you need. Have you owned or driven an AWD car? Drop your real-life experience in the comments. Did it help in rain, gravel, snow, or bad roads? Or did the badge promise more than the car delivered? Your comment might help someone else understand what AWD is really like outside the brochure. So what is the real car what lesson? AWD is a grip management system, not an off-road superpower. It can make a car feel more confident by distributing power more intelligently, but the exact system, tires, surface, clearance, and driver judgment decide how useful it really is. So, what should we explain next? How 4W dive works, 4H versus 4L, or diff lock versus traction control? Drop your suggestion below. And if this helped you understand AWD without needing a mechanic's dictionary, like the video and subscribe to Car What for more simple answers to car questions people actually ask.